Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. The 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin may look like an ordinary penny that people toss into jars, leave in their cars, or forget in their pockets, but this small copper-colored coin carries more than 2 centuries of American history. Every scratch, every faded edge, and every worn surface tells a story of a nation, its people, and one of the most recognizable symbols of freedom in the world. The United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, has been a part of American life since 1793. Over the years, its design has changed many times, featuring famous figures and national symbols. Since 1909, the image of President Abraham Lincoln has appeared on the front of the coin, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. The 2003 Liberty 1-cent proudly continues that tradition. On the obverse, or front side, of the 2003 penny, you will find the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Above his head is the word Liberty, while the year 2003 appears to one side. The national motto, "In God We Trust," arches across the top. Lincoln's calm expression has become instantly recognizable to millions of Americans and coin collectors around the world. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th President of the United States and is remembered for leading the country through the Civil War and helping to end slavery. His appearance on the penny is more than a tribute to a president, it is a reminder of leadership, perseverance, and unity during one of the most difficult periods in American history. Turning the coin over, the reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, located in Washington, D.C. This design was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely at the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, you can actually see a tiny image of Lincoln seated inside the monument. It is one of the smallest detailed images ever placed on a circulating U.S. coin and remains a favorite detail among collectors. The 2003 Lincoln cent was struck at multiple United States mint facilities. Coins bearing no mint mark were produced in Philadelphia, while those with a D mint mark came from Denver. Both versions entered circulation in large numbers and were used daily by millions of people across the United States. The year 2003 was an interesting time in American history. Technology was rapidly changing everyday life. Mobile phones were becoming more common, and the internet was expanding across the world. While major events unfolded on television screens and newspapers, billions of pennies quietly continued their journey from cash registers to pockets and piggy banks. Although the 2003 penny is common, it remains popular among collectors because it represents an important chapter in the Lincoln cent series. Many people begin their coin collecting journey with pennies because they are affordable, easy to find, and rich in history. A simple penny can inspire a lifelong passion for collecting. The composition of the 2003 penny is also worth noting. Since 1982, most U.S. pennies have been made primarily of zinc with a thin copper plating. This change was introduced to reduce production costs as the price of copper increased. As a result, the 2003 penny weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a distinctive appearance that many Americans recognize instantly. Over time, collectors have searched for unusual varieties and minting errors among 2003 pennies. Some examples may exhibit off-center strikes, double impressions, or other manufacturing anomalies. While such errors are relatively rare, they add excitement to the hobby and encourage collectors to examine their coins more closely. Condition plays an important role in determining a coin's value. A heavily circulated 2003 penny is generally worth only its face value. However, coins that remain in brilliant, uncirculated condition can command higher prices among collectors. Special examples preserved in mint sets or professionally graded holders are especially desirable. For many people, the value of the 2003 Liberty 1-cent is not measured in dollars but in memories. Pennies have been used to teach children how to count money, make wishes at fountains, and start savings collections. Generations of Americans have grown up hearing the phrase, "A penny saved is a penny earned." There is also something fascinating about imagining where a particular 2003 penny has traveled. It may have purchased a newspaper, been dropped into a charity box, or sat unnoticed in a coin jar for years. Each coin has its own unseen journey, passing through countless hands and becoming a silent witness to everyday life. Today, the Lincoln cent remains one of the most collected coins in the United States. Even as discussions continue about the future of the penny, its place in American culture remains secure. Coins like the 2003 Liberty 1 cent remind us that history is not always found in museums or textbooks. Sometimes, it can be discovered in the spare change resting in our pockets. For coin collectors, every penny offers an opportunity to learn something new. Whether it is studying mint marks, searching for errors, or simply appreciating the artistry of the design, the hobby continues to bring people together across generations. The next time you come across a 2003 Liberty 1 cent, take a moment to look at it closely. Notice Lincoln's portrait, the word Liberty, and the tiny details of the Lincoln Memorial. You may be holding more than a simple coin, you may be holding a small piece of American history. And while the 2003 penny may never make someone rich, its true worth lies in the stories it carries. It represents a nation, honors a legendary president, and reminds us that even the smallest objects can leave a lasting impact. That is the enduring legacy of the 2003 Liberty 1 cent, a humble coin that continues to connect the past with the present, one penny at a time. Thanks for watching.